from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Big play to start the drive, a little tougher sense. Now a crucial third down on this drive. Got his man. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The run to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Strong, firm tackle. The Hawkeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
To the ground with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not. 4th down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The gift to the back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Back open in the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Bring in the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Randall. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! the 6th on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacked on the extra point. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. At the 21.
And the Wyoming offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Extra DBs on the field to defend the pass. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right on the money. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Looking downfield, and time is running short. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half.
And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found.
And the Wyoming offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to...
It's loose! Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the D on third down. Looking to throw for it. He makes the grab. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Got it! This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you much wiggle and speed, you saw it right there.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 10 over Temple.
They'll start this drive with a pass.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Samuel. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. A designed run for the quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll settle for some pretty good field position. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Off play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. It's complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Buying some time as he moves left. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
These kind of QBs put a lot of pressure on defense. You think about it. It's so easy to roll him out to the left, a little bootleg action. Does he run it? Does he throw it? I got to cover the pass. I can't just give up the deep ball. And then he chews up a bunch of yards really quickly. So hard on defenses.
Really nice run there. You've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the third quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he is looking really good.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Wyoming! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The first play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the counter. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Fires to the big fella. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hawkeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Running to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Hawkeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback will keep it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Trying to keep this drive alive. The Hawkeyes pick up the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa!
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment, late in the 4th quarter, when you need the two-point conversion?
Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. He's not going to make it in as this defense comes up with the stop on the 2-point conversion to hold on to their lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody's him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They're going to run it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. The hand to the running back. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on. He's got it, first down and more. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver.
Breaks into the open. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
One more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Cowboys didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Ballman.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Cowboys will put total leather to crank us up. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will start this game off with the football. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right...
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They'll go back to the ground. Got enough for the first. Made a defender miss. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Buffaloes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Buffaloes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Throwing right. He makes a catch. Tight coverage there did not stop him from making the grab at first and goal from the 8. Looking to throw. Under fire. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And he was held in check in game one, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Blair. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
He'll take that first drop. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
The short hands, it's Diggs. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an
turning it on! And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal blocking.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. And the Cowboys are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Give him 6. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Number 8 with the catch in the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the 1st down. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They're going back to the ground. There he goes. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Buffaloes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Good completion on the out. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. The play action fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over.
Man, that is just great awareness. Eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
Fires to the big fella. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab behind the line. It's Kitchings. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Direct snap. Spins away from the defense. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcats. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. It's complete to the left. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now on second and goal. Ahead. And to find the friendly skies. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. LSU is running away with things right now, and you just know Mike the Tiger is loving this offense today. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Play action. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Caught in the middle, it's Diggs. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Grabbed over the middle, it's Diggs. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw it again. Finds his man, it's Madden. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Punts it out of the air. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Complete downfield. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. To the air on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands. It's Blair. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Trying the left side. Thrust that arm out. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Power football with the run. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that.
And the Wyoming offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Starting this third quarter on the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Madden. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Diggs. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And the Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Complete to the right. And they're able to get him down.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them, because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Extending the play. Got the first down. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Nice move to pick up yardage. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me.
Tight end trying to get in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. A run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Wyoming. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game.
And we've got our eyes on everything going on in football, including this gem from Alabama and Tennessee. Tennessee endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Rocky Top. And the Vols came away with a win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W.
Safe little shovel pass. Flying down the left side.
Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Buffaloes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Fakes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Snap to the back. Breaks the tackle. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcats. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in
And the Wyoming offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Toss to the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Leaves it with the running back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short, the power run here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll run for it. He breaks a tackle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys are on the move. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. The Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the tailback. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Pittsburgh has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. They're trailing by 14 to UTEP. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were. That's why they got the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense playing a bail technique. So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle. It's Madden. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down, giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
They didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Cowboys will kick it away to start.
Set to advance on the flag.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Hawaii's offense will go to work first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fires complete on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man in the middle. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
That's a 3rd down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So 3rd down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find a soft spot in coverage. Make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link up.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-teamed high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And the Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got him. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens.
Question is the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
And the Cowboys with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Now they're going to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Burton. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
How many first downs is that just on this drive? We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs and get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Cowboys, once backed up in the shadow of their own goal. Touchdown, Wyoming! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Slams into the pile. He'll get one to the 17. And the Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He will make the fair catch midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off play action on first down. Fires left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
Going to the running game. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
No gain on the play. Third down coming.
Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. If this offense had a little extra time to think about it, let's see what they have on third down. The give to the back. Turning it on. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wyoming. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And let's check
in the Big 12. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Tulane. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Looking to pick up a first down at the 23. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice.
There he goes. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, going up top. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. On the move. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Madden. Touchdown, Cowboys! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here. road.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Right on target this time. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Floats it out in space. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it at the 30. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The play action fake. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And the Rainbow Warriors need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not.
And the Wyoming offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll pull it down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They're working that left side. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
To the air on first down. Fakes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grab near the marker. It's Madden. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Diggs. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. The Cowboys can really attack on this second and short. Looking downfield very late in the half. Across the 35. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Got it in the middle. It's Diggs. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Quick completion on the out route. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up a down. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
Wyoming, 31, Hawaii, 3.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision. Not a good one.
And the Wyoming offense will take over. First and 10.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll start the third quarter with the run. On the move at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Diggs. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
And he's brought down after a nice game. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Going up top again. Touchdown, Wyoming. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. They've got to step up and start making plays.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Bowling Green. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And they exploited that soft spot. And they get it down to the 35. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Looking for a gap. It's Durant. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Going to take a shot on second and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Diggs. The Cowboys have a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed near the marker. It's Madden. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down will open up the final period. Rides to back and leaves it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. Look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Finds a little bit of space. 3 out to the 50. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call Red Snoopy. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Well, that incompletion really tells the story of this football game. If you don't score touchdowns, it's really hard to win games. They haven't found themselves in the end zone at all in this game. Throwing it, running it, they have been completely dominant.
Got his man. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. RPO complete to open the drive. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.